Imagine being in a situation where every option seems to weigh more than the ground beneath you. That's exactly where Amy finds herself right at the start of this story. Heartland's open skies appear tranquil. The ranch retains its usual warmth as the horses quietly graze. But something is changing beneath the surface. Amy has a new person entering her life, and he brings with him the promise of change, a challenge, and a risk that could change everything she holds dear. The scene begins in the soft light of early morning. Golden hues cover the ranch, portraying tranquility and routine. Amy walks across the yard, her boots crunching lightly against the gravel, her mind already racing faster than her steps. She has always felt grounded by this place's rhythm, which includes the gentle nicking of horses, the scent of hay, and the steady beat of work. But today, that rhythm feels interrupted, as if the air itself carries questions she doesn't want to answer. Nathan is there waiting, leaning against the fence with a quiet intensity. He doesn't belong to the landscape in the same way Amy does, yet he fits himself into it with surprising ease, like a new chord in a familiar song. He follows her with steady, unreadable eyes that carry a mix of determination and something softer that he isn't ready to name yet. For Amy, just seeing him there stirs a restlessness she can't quite push away. Their first words are simple, almost casual, but the silence around them makes every syllable sound louder. When Amy asks him if he's been waiting for a while, she tries to keep her voice even, however, beneath her words is the weight of knowing why he's here. Nathan doesn't waste time with small talk. His presence is a signal in itself. He has something on his mind, something that could shake the balance Amy protects so fiercely. The camera lingers on Amy's face, catching the flicker of doubt in her eyes before she hides it. She looks at the horses beyond the fence, as if searching for answers in their calm movements. She isn't rushed by Nathan. He stands patient, almost stubborn, giving her the space, but not the escape. In this quiet moment, the ground is set for what's to come, a test of trust, courage, and the willingness to risk not just the ranch, but the fragile safety Amy has built around her heart. The quiet doesn't last long. When there are options to be made, it never does. Nathan shifts his weight, his boots scraping against the dirt. Then he speaks, direct, clear, and without the cushion of hesitation. His words pierce the tranquil morning air. He wants Amy to take a chance and become a part of something bigger than herself, something that has the potential to alter their lives together. It isn't just an idea. It's a challenge laid bare. Amy stiffens. The way he says it, as if the decision should be simple, presses against her chest like a weight she didn't ask for. His words read more like prophecy than persuasion. And in Amy's eyes, for the first time, there's not only fear, but recognition. A glimpse of the upcoming battles. And the tacit acceptance that it might be worse to avoid them than to face them. The scene closes not on a decision, but on the weight of inevitability. The future is coming, and with it, storms neither of them can escape. The sky above the ranch shifts as the sun climbs higher, painting the world in brighter light. But the mood between Amy and Nathan only deepens into shadow. The fact that neither of them moves produces its own kind of response. It's not silence for the sake of calm. There is a lot of silence, and they both hesitate to speak. Amy's eyes linger on Nathan, searching for cracks in his certainty, some sign that he doubts as much as she does. But there are none. He stands there like the ground beneath them, steady, rooted, immovable. That steadiness should comfort her. But instead, it scares her more, because it means if she steps forward, there will be no turning back. For a heartbeat, her lips part as if she's about to say yes. The camera leans in, her breath shallow, her hand trembling against the wood of the fence. The music swells low and haunting, carrying the weight of every decision she's ever made. But just before the words can form, she stops. Her eyes close briefly, pulling in a breath that tastes of fear, hope, and memory all at once. Nathan doesn't push, doesn't fill the silence. His face is hard to read, but his presence is unshakable as he watches. And that's the power of the moment. It isn't about persuasion anymore. It's about Amy facing herself. Facing the possibility of change that terrifies her more than staying the same ever could. The camera pulls back slowly, capturing the two of them framed against the wide horizon of Heartland. The ranch looks vast, endless. Yet the space between Amy and Nathan feels even larger. The audience knows it's not distance measured in feet. It's distance measured in trust, in fear, and in the leap that hasn't yet been taken. When Amy finally opens her eyes, she sees something new. Not an answer, not yet. But a spark. Small and dangerous. The kind of spark that could either light the way forward or destroy her entire world. The screen fades to black on that flicker in her gaze. The sound of her shaky breath is the last thing we hear. And just like that, the moment ends. Rather than resolutely, but rather with hope. A promise that the risk isn't behind them. It's only just beginning.